Let's see. This will work. Looks like a testing. Looks like a yes. Testing. Okay. Yo, Ryan, welcome on in. Hello, Solo. Hello. Good to see y'all. First. Still not first. But close enough. Welcome. Hello. Demeemster, hello. Completely different start for me. So, yeah. We're gonna see. At least this is live because I forgot to set up a separate profile, so on OBS. So at least it looks like it's working because you all are here and hopefully you can hear me, which it looks like you can. So, think we straight. Hello, Mill. Hello, Nova. Happy New Year to you. Laris, hello. How much playtime do I have? Like 2,000 hours. Matej, 2,000 hours. Yo, Lieutenant Jesse, welcome on in. So, for those who are confused or like, man, you're on early. So, we're going to be doing something different this year. At least start out, I'm going to do some testing. So, one of the things that I had asked in a poll last year was if people want to see more unedited gameplays to see how I truly like go about figuring stuff out and all that. So that's what we're doing here, but we're gonna do long form like you decide. So we'll do that. I'm still gonna be edited down. I may not be able to post it until Sunday, as my schedule's thrown off this week with holidays, New Year, that stuff. So, but you get to the full unedited you decide. So not something a lot of people really ever get to see because it's usually not like that exciting, but it gives me a chance for extra things. LT, yeah, I'm just, I mean, you know. I'm used to it, though. I'm an LT myself, so, you know. It is what it is. So I'm just used to, you know, whenever I see Lieutenant, I just say LT, you know. I don't know if you'd prefer me to call you something specifically. I don't know if you want to call me Lieutenant Jesse, LT, you know, whatever it was. You're right, Nova. You're right. The ghost was an Onryo. But not only that, like this is exclusive to YouTube. No Twitch stuff going on. No Twitch stuff. I'm probably gonna go live on TikTok as well though, because I'm trying to get up to 10,000 followers there as well, and just for something extra. So more of a chance to do that. But yeah. So this is gonna be the full unedited you decide. There's no craziness of trolling. There's no anything like that with Twitch alerts, nothing. So y'all get to see the full unedited stuff because that's what we're going to be working on. Jesse, you don't mind which? Whenever I see Lieutenant, I just assume LT. So I'll probably just call you that. I'll probably just call you LT. Yeah, what's going on, Sharky? You're gonna bring some phantoms, Sharky. You're gonna bring some phantoms with your presence. So yeah, there haven't really been too many times you've really seen unedited stuff from the you decide. But this means if I mess up the you decide, it's now gonna be recorded for everybody to see. Which usually doesn't happen. Usually though, I'll get something really annoying, like I'll get like 3 shades in a row and I'm like, God, I'm not putting 3 shades in my you decide, so I'll cut it out. But you know, if that happens, you at least get to see it, but it probably won't make the final version. So that's what we're going for. So I think a lot of people kind of ask about my custom settings for this. I just basically, because I do one evidence but with a mirror, basically because I want to find the ghost room fast. I don't want to waste time. I don't want to spend like 30 minutes trying to find the ghost room and then like absolutely nothing happens. So we're gonna see. So trying to get the balls of the Apocalypse Gold challenge. Oh, Angel, I believe in you. I believe in you. No, we just went through that, Miss Bubbles. We just went through that. This is going to be exclusive for YouTube. So typically, I would do this off stream. Like right now, I would be recording the you decide right now off stream. People want... Well, I did a poll. People wanted to see unedited gameplay, and there was a lot of people who did. So instead of just recording, posting 2 separate videos, I'll just decided I'll live stream the recording basically of everything and still get to chat with you all. But I also don't want like the Twitch alerts, jump scares and stuff to throw off the experience for the video, because this is going to be edited down. So if you're like, I don't want to watch a 2-hour full You Decide where like nothing happens for half of it, I just want to get to the good stuff, that's still going to happen. We're still going to do that. But I figured plus it'd be an extra time for YouTube to have exclusive content and stuff like that, you know? So I'm always for trying new things. I think it's what's gotten me to the point that I'm at in content creation. I'm not afraid to switch things up, see what's working, see what's not, trying new things. So we're going to try some new things. We're going to try some new things. I'm completely flabbergasted right now that there's like 39 people or so right now watching this. Thank you all. I didn't know what to expect. I never do whenever I do something new. I'm just like, we're gonna see it. But I think people will like this overall. So if they want to watch the edited stuff, they can. If they want to see unedited stuff, but without like, you know, all the Twitch stuff going on, I think it's going to be a good mix. Plus, to get to the nitty gritty of things, like the way Twitch works, it's a lot of momentum. And I don't want to stream for like an hour and a half and say, okay, now my regular stream time is going to be like 1 o'clock. We're done at noon. I'm going to go get me something to eat right quick, relax, and then start my stream back. I don't want to do that, and I don't want to feel forced like I have to keep my stream up. So it's like a mix, because this could be 2-hour recording, it could be 1 hour, it could be 30 minutes, it could be whatever. I just want to have that out there for everybody to kind of do. So hopefully, you know, that kind of makes sense. It's what I kind of do in my mind. I'm trying it out. I didn't ask anybody for advice. I didn't ask anybody what they thought, mostly because people would probably tell me to do it anyways. So I thought, I'm going to do it. And here we are. Here we are. Thank you, Nova. Yeah, don't forget to like the stream if you do enjoy it. We're at least 100K. It's crazy to me that we are on the road to 30,000. We gained like 24,000 subs this year, which is crazy. And if I could get to 100K, like that's like the next big goal for YouTube for me. You know, I have goals of wanting to hit Twitch partner, wanting to become a Kinetics Games partner, wanting, you know, to hit 100K. But I am truly thankful. Like, if everything just like stopped now, I'm truly thankful for everything that that I got. So because I hate to be like, well, I want more, and not sit here and be thankful for everything, but because, like, literally, it's just hard work that has paid off, and every time I open up YouTube, I just can't help but smile and say, man, this is just crazy. It's totally surreal. Yeah, Aggro. I don't even know if there is a live notification. But, yeah, you guys are special. You guys are special. Natty, hello. If I missed anybody's hello. That. Massive. Low taper fade. Oh, my God. Is that why everybody put in, like, my TikTok? Do you know what else is massive? I just assumed people were, you know, going genital parts, but I'm guessing that that's something else. Rachel, hello, hello. Big Kev, what's going on? What's going on? Game a couple weeks. Videos that helped a ton. Yeah, thank you, Jake. I appreciate that. Yo, gamer. Thank you, thank you. You learned a lot about Phasmo? That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, me and my wife enjoyed Phasmo as well, so it's cool. That's why. Okay, well, at least I know. Where did I buy my Pokemon cap? My parents bought it for me. I think they bought it in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, actually. Strange place. Well, Gatlinburg's awesome. Love Gatlinburg. We're probably going back there in October. But, and my parents saw it for me there, and they thought it'd be good, and I really like the cap. Really like the cap. Good luck with the stream. Thank you, Kate. Thank you, thank you. Totally famous. Oh, thank you, Angel. I appreciate that. I'm just a normal, you know, normal person here. Just making some videos on a game that I love, and love to help people. Love to help people, so. Did you miss anything? I don't know, Cassidy. Did you miss anything? This is like a special, like, just surprise thing I just announced. We're trying it out. I was trying to make sure I got other stuff ready, so I wanted to post the short TikTok I'll post to later, but, play with me someday. Yes, but see, so I'm going to be 100% transparent with everything. I'll be 100% transparent. You ready for 100% transparent as to why I don't really play with subscribers that much? That's because there is a lot of Like, the few ruin it for many. The few ruin it for many. Typically, I had open days, and every week there'd be a troll. There'd be somebody who will hack the game to figure out what the ghost is right away. There'd be somebody who plays sounds that will get my stream copyright strike. There's people who will use the cursed object, just try to get everybody killed, just ruin the experience for everybody. I don't want that for people, because there's people who legitimately like want to play with me, and there's people who just want to come in and ruin the time. So the way that I decided to do it now, because I can't risk like things ruining my channel. I don't want that. So the way that I kind of have to do it is do a channel point redemption through Twitch, because if you're going to sit there and watch my stream for 3 or 4 hours to earn the channel points to get, which really it's like 2 hours of watching. If you're going to watch my stream to earn those channel points to join, you're much less likely to try to ruin the game for everybody. Nothing against anybody who comes in and say, hey, I really want to play with you. I've met a lot of people through through all that. I don't know how to turn off my Twitch alerts, so follow me on Twitch if you want to hear that, I guess. So I kind of had to do that because that makes it much less likely for people to ruin stuff. I hope we get Doomslayed. Lauren, hello. No, Boosted, we'll be live on Twitch later. This is just basically like a recording session for me on the YouTube side. Typically, right now, I'll be doing exactly what I'm going to do. I just do it off stream. But I'm going to put the unedited footage out here for everybody if they want to watch it live, or if they want to watch the full version to get a full context of... Because Phasmo, like, this is what I was torn about. And I could go on and on for this about years. But I guess you guys are special because you're getting the inside treat inside my mind. Phasmo, if you want to get good at Phasmo, is really you gotta have the whole experience to understand. Like, I can cut out the 10 minutes I'm waiting for the ghost to blow out the damn firelights, but that's also part of the experience, because you can also rule out ghosts by doing the same thing. Does the ghost roam out the room or not? You know, are they doing anything in the room? Are they not doing that? All that, I can cut that out. Because that's not really exciting gameplay. So are people going to sit there and watch it? I think some will, I think some won't. And this is why it's like a good mixture for all of that. It's totally forbidden for you. Yeah, well, you can get banned from Kinetic. Now, obviously, like, I'm not going to get banned if somebody else came in to hack my game. Hopefully. But I don't want to, I can't, like, risk that. Can't risk that. So... You can also become VIP on Twitch. You get free games that way, or you're more able to join. You get free entry into the games. You also get chances to play with me on other games. Awesome. Thanks everybody for the follows. I can never change my follower alert. Love my content. Thank you, Angry. I appreciate that. You're talking about the first video you saw of me. Sniff there, say, yeah, it's an Andrea. Yeah, I'm like that meme video where it's like, yep, that fork is 10 degrees to the right, therefore the ghost is a spirit. Don't put it back. No, Jesus, do not waste your time doing that. The only stuff you lose are consumable items that you consume, or if you die, you lose everything. But you do not waste your time putting stuff back in the truck. Got to level 50, are running Nightmare mode pretty consistently. Yeah, oh, name. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Congrats. Nightmare. Once you play Nightmare, you never want to go back to 3 Evidence. Burnout in this amazing game. Fell in love with it recently. Now you're kind of burned out. Play Nightmare Insanity. Go no evidence. Go no sanity, no evidence. Or play something else. You know, like it's... If you're burned out on the game, I was burned out on it at one point. I also, you know, mix in other games, like especially my night streams. I'll play other games because I enjoy horror games. So don't be afraid to like play something. Just wait for the update to come. But setting personal challenges, doing no sanity, no evidence, learning no evidence, you know, doing stuff like that can definitely help with burnout. Phasmo streamer here. Thank you, Meta. I appreciate it. Welcome on in. Happy New Year's, Daryl. Happy New Year's. Xander, hello, hello. Have a good stream. Thank you, Angel. Thank you. No, jeez. You're going to save so much time. Don't do that. Don't do that. Needed to be returned to the truck, otherwise it was lost. Oh my, yeah. That would be miserable. Now, like in the game Death Watchers, if you're not going to exercise the ghost, you do have to bring your equipment out, because otherwise you will lose it, but there's not much, and it's not really that much. Be on PO Twitch, want to play with me? Yo, or just watch. I mean, it's 750 channel points. As of right now, I do refund it. I may have to change that in the future, but I want to play with everybody, but I don't want to ruin vibes and ruin people. Like, think about this. If you were to play with me and then it was somebody who had a troll, this was like the only chance that you could play with me, and it was ruined by a troll, like, that sucks for you too, and I don't want that. I don't want that. Again, 95% of the people are fine. It's just the few that ruin it for everybody, and I don't want to risk stuff happening, and then it brings down the vibe of everything, and it's just... I just had enough of it, basically, unfortunately. Because I do want to play with people, so it's like it's a middle compromise, basically. Firewolf, hello. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate that. New player, it's refreshing. Yeah, how do you do it? Stream on Twitch will be later today. This is just going to be a live recording of the You Decide. When many are enjoying. Yeah, don't forget to like the stream. Don't forget to like the stream. But if not, you know, that's fine too. Download if you don't like me talking about this. All cards are full. Yes, that is true. That is true. All cards are full. Yeah, I do have an announcement in my Discord explaining sort of the idea behind this. So we're going to try it out. We're going to see how it goes. There's way more people here than I thought already, so massive shout out to everybody for joining. First time I'm doing a live recording of anything like this, basically, specifically. And it's been a while since I've like just exclusively streamed on YouTube, and I want to give you guys a chance too, because I don't want to feel like, you know, I do one side more than the other. My goal is to hit Twitch Partner in 2025. If I could do that, that would be absolutely massive. But if not, you know, we'll get there at some point. I think it's got a high you just got high prestige, or you just got high priestess. All right, Agra. Thank you. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm going to pull up TikTok live as well. I think is the game. I'm about to say the game is normal, right? No more stupid events. It's not stupid, but you know, we don't want the jingle. We don't want the jingle. I don't know where my thing's going to be recording to, so we'll do that. I'm gonna go. Hopefully my internet cooperates today, you know? Hopefully it cooperates. That's my goal, essentially. Yeah, I figured they're like, what's this dude talking about a priestess for? It obviously meant prestige. He obviously meant prestige, right? Yes, we did. Yeah, it makes it easier to finally get the O-Bake. But we're doing one evidence. We're doing full sanity because we want to try to get Doomslayed as well. So let's boot up Old Tangle. It's been a while since we've done Old Tangle, you know, especially with the event. Let's see if you all can get it live. You decide. Thank you all for joining. I appreciate you all. Thank you. So we are live on TikTok as well. So if you have not followed me on TikTok, please do. We're trying to get into the creator program at 10,000 followers. We are in the home stretch. We're like 1.2K away or something. So we are almost there. So thank you all for helping with that. Yo, thank you for the super chat. Big Uni. I meant to say hey, but my day's going good so far. I have no complaints here. I did not grab a lighter, of course. I don't know, did I add that? I think I added the lighter check. It's a shade. God, I would hate the first one to be a shade, but at least it'll be pretty easy. New players for Nightmare and Insanity. Quick tip: learn hunting traits. That'll help, like, especially footstep speed. Learn footstep speed. That's going to help you immensely in Nightmare and Insanity. I am going to work on an Insanity guide. I've been trying to put the script together for it. I'd say the biggest tip with Insanity that I think the biggest mistake I see people make with Insanity is they tunnel vision too hard on one evidence. Don't tunnel vision so hard on that one evidence. While you're trying to gather that evidence, do no evidence tests. Put down salt right away. Even if you end up with like even if you end up with UV, and it can't be a Wraith. You've already done the Wraith test, so you already knocked it out. Do an Onryo test right away. Maybe you get UV again, and it's not an Onryo, but you're already testing for it, but at the same time, you're testing for a Shade. Did it do it in the same room as you? You might end up, you know, not needing that, but don't tunnel vision so hard that you drain your whole sanity and do all that. I recommend bringing your sanity up to 100 anyways, but there is that, so randomly guess the ghost. Let's go. But yeah, learning hunting traits will help you eliminate so many ghosts, so. All right, let's see. I do start with the mirror each time. This is to save time. Which room is that? Awesome, follow, welcome here. Is it the kitchen? Okay, I think we're gonna get hunted and get killed, so I'm gonna go do that. If you are in here following on Twitch, thank you. We're not live on Twitch right now. 2 to a 5. Okay, so not anything, but feel free to follow my Twitch. I would love to hit Twitch partner this year. That is another big goal. All right, we're gonna. Oh my god, I would never have guessed. Is it kitchen or was it like right here, just looking at this door and like here? So is it living room? I think it might be living room. God, that is so. I hate it when it does that. Okay. Do we have? All right, no orbs. I'm gonna stick the book right here. Let's see what we get. Okay, I like that. It's a good, perfect time to use Spirit Box. Perfect time to use Spirit Boxes right now. So we'll do that. Thank y'all for the follows on TikTok. I appreciate you. Hello, Rebecca and Dennis. Welcome in. All right. So chances are one evidence is not going to be Spirit Box. And again, think with this, right? If we know we can rule out Spirit Box, then we know that we can already rule out some ghosts. Remember forced evidence. This is one evidence mode. So chances are high we're not going to get Spirit Box because we would have had it right there. So think about which ghosts now we're not going to get with the Spirit Box. And again, this is where I say, again, don't tunnel vision into your just one evidence. We're bringing Salt in. We're going to check for a Wraith where we're going to be doing all this stuff. So... you never recognized an Oni? How do you it just takes time. You'll kind of notice it when you see it. Like when you observe the ghost a lot, you notice changes. That's again why I say even if it's normal blinks, say okay, this is normal blinks, and guess stuff like that. Because the more you look, the more it goes away. How close am I hitting Twitch partner? I don't know. I think I average around 50 viewers or so. Some viewers watch other things, so there's that. I'm doing good. How are you doing, Rebecca? Hello, Cackage. Welcome on in. Okay, so I hate to leave. Walk. Let's say I hate to leave while it's doing that. Are you gonna walk? Okay. No UV. Is this gonna end up being dots or freezing? Probably will end up being dots or freezing. Yeah, Onis do love to do events. Onis are just more visible during the hunt. Like, it's noticeable when you see it, because you're like, man, I can almost see that ghost, like, the whole time. Thank you for the follow, Rebecca. Thank you. Yep, they do not have an airball, which we have not had an airball event yet. I think that... Is that still the ghost event, or is it EMF 5? I don't know. Again, this is another time where we need to start bringing in other things to check, you know? Trying to bring in other things to check. It was so nice when this used to mean you could eliminate a mare. It used to be mares could not turn on TVs, which was so good, but I wish it still was like that because it counted as a light source. I think though it's going to end up being like dots or freezing as our one evidence. Yeah, like if I really wanted like Twitch partner bad enough, I would do nothing but play Phasmo all day every day, but I like to play the other games too, and I get a lot of like game devs and stuff reaching out to me to play their game or whatnot, so I try to, you know, do that stuff as well, because I'm nice. I try to be nice at least. I try to be nice. Wait for the writing? I don't know. Like, I feel like we kind of would have got the writing. I think it's going to end up being dots or freezing. I've been playing the game since June of 2021. Since June of 2021. It builds up an understanding for the ghost. Yes, yes. And you can, and thank you for the heart package. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. No Twitch live right now. No Twitch live right now. We'll be live on Twitch later. We'll be live on Twitch later. Sorry, watch video YouTube's tip. Thank you so much. The game's enjoyable. Yeah, thank you, Jay. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Let's see. Oh, okay. 32.9 because of course. Of course we use freedom units. Of course we use freedom units, so. Freezing is our 1 temp, which makes sense. Are you an Onryo? Well, I shouldn't say that. See, okay, I don't know. Maybe you all can help answer this. If the Onryo is in the middle of an event and it blows out a firelight, will it hunt immediately after the event ends? Y'all are like, I don't know. We should. Can you answer that question for us? Like, I don't know. It's one thing I've always wondered. It's why I always try to get rid of events. But So, oh, thank you, Biggin. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Biggin. Big uni. Is twins? I don't know. Let's see. I didn't really pay it. I mean, I need to. The hunt kind of caught me off guard there. The hunt kind of caught me off guard, but we'll figure it out. I think we're having our gender reveal on the middle of the month in a couple weeks. So I'm trying to think. So we're going to be talking more about names like after that. Did I no, I didn't have one already. Okay. All right, so let's do another hunt and try to figure this thing out. As I wasn't sure, I have something in mind for this. I have something in mind. Thank you for the follow on TikTok. Thank you all for that. Thank you for likes. Thank you for all the follows. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you, Cackage. I appreciate that. Thank you, Cameron. Yeah, it's gonna be an exciting 2025. No, the ghost doesn't like move with the No, the ghost like doesn't repel with the crucifix. Like it doesn't like force the ghost away or anything. I never started my timer, so happy. I know I'm happy to have what's his face back. Pulties don't have freezing. Pulties don't have freezing. Anybody know what that ghost is? Yeah, exactly. We were just talking about it. We were just talking about it. Yeah, aggro, it's on the screen. It's right above my head, aggro. It's right above my head. It's right above my head. That is standard line of sight speed up. That is standard line of sight speed up. So, anybody have their choices? I have mine. I have mine. Yeah, that's. which we kind of were working with anyways there.
Welcome back.
Yep. So, way to go with that. So let's go through the journal, which I don't quite know how it looks on TikTok, but so our one piece of evidence was freezing. We knew that with the freezing that we could rule out Moroi right away because Moroi has forced spirit box. So we could rule out Moroi. We didn't see orbs at the start, so no mimic. Not a shade. It was doing a lot of ghost events really early. So no way was it going to be a shade. Oni, I was sus of with all the events. Now, again, that Onryo question, I don't know if... I'm going to have to ask around, because I really don't know. But it did blow out the 3 candles, and it didn't hunt. Now, the third blowout was... Is there a reason I don't do the optional? Because I'm doing a You Decide video for... I don't know if you've watched my YouTube channel or not. I post a You Decide every week, and it's... I'm recording it now, so I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about you guys learning ghost traits, not worried about the optionals. Mostly I'm level almost 500 anyway, so it's kind of pointless there. I didn't get a good listen to the footstep speed, but I was kind of sus of Oni after that first hunt from looking at it. The same as orbs with the mimic? Yes. Not yet, Aquatic. Not yet. Just talked about it. Yeah, okay. So that was you that asked, Slayer. Yeah, so I kind of thought Oni just from looking at it for the split second. We didn't have a smudge, so I knew I had to go hide without looking at it for a while. But I was kind of sus of Oni. I did know it was not a Revenant, though. I wasn't sure if it was twins or Hauntu. I feel like Hauntu would have been faster there, and it sounded like a normal speed, but I didn't really get a great listen to it. But that second hunt, I knew it was normal speed, so it was not going to be Hauntu or the twins. It didn't feel like a gen speed up either when it came to us, but it was an Oni. Alright, let's see here. Alright, let me catch up on chat before we go to the next one. Been saying, okay, so forced evidence, like, it just means mimics are always going to have orbs along with another evidence. Should not right after event blows up. Okay. Let's see, that was my thought. I just didn't know if it was actually... Thank you. That's who I was going to ask. That's who I was going to ask. Let's see, in the Oni during the hunts. Oh, yeah. Yeah, see, that's just where it kind of takes... Again, when you observe the ghost, which... It's going to be more visible, so... Y'all are watching this live, so I can't quite... well, we can probably do it... do it right quick. Let me record this. So let me show you what the ghost should look like with you'll see the noticeable difference, and I'll include it with the video. But you'll see what to look for. Just so this ghost doesn't get me. You got Slenderman? Hell yeah. Hey, welcome on in, Bacalith. Thought it was a bit faster. It did speed up in line of sight. But every ghost is going to sound fast with line of sight speed build up. So, you can probably, if you're watching on YouTube, go back and look at the difference with the stuff, but... There it goes. Yo, Levi, thank you so much. Hello, Pater. So let's look and see what a normal blink should be. Why are you not hunting? Okay, that's kind of scary. Please don't burn my cruci. One evidence is pretty fun. I prefer no evidence, but I'm not gonna lie. One evidence has started to grow more on me. Watch it. Yeah, I know. I'd like a phantom or well, that's the complete opposite there. Not every ghost, just most. Well, that's gonna be fun. Oh my god, and you're a dang baby? Alright, that's not a good one. We're gonna need to, do that. Yeah, do you all know what ghost that was? Hopefully. Hopefully y'all knew what ghost that was. Yeah. Yeah, we can include that one. We can include that one. That one was pretty easy. That one was pretty easy. Okay, we need a non-baby. I'm fine if it's fast. I don't really care if it's fast. I don't really care if it's fast or not, but...
Welcome back.
We can't even loop around. Was hoping I could do it without using the smudge, but we just ran out of sprint there. Just ran out of sprint. Obviously, it was really slow outside of line of sight. We activated our radio and it came sprinting to us. But I want to show you a good example of the blinks compared to an Oni. Okay, let's do this again. Let's do this again. Nope, not 150% speed. You can tell by the speed of the ghost, Pater, that it was going to be a revenant, because they're really slow outside of line of sight, like one of the slowest ghosts outside of line of sight. But when they see you or detect your electronics, then they come just sprinting to you. Hey, the bone. That was a big bone. Big bone. I'm on PC. Don't wish that on me. Don't wish that on me. Okay, it's just... But you can tell it's normal blinking here. You can tell that that's just normal blinking. Compare that to the Oni and you can tell. Anybody know what ghost that was, by the way? Anybody know what ghost that was? Goryo, not a Goryo, not a Yurei. Not a Yurei. Yeah, I see some of y'all on TikTok there got it. Hello, Fapar. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Let's see. Thank you all for all the follows and everything on TikTok. I do appreciate you. If you're not following, please feel free to follow. We're trying to reach 10,000 followers. A big goal of mine. That was actually a Moroi, which hopefully I'm right and I don't look like a fool. But fun fact, it's actually my most common ghost is a Moroi. Most common ghost. So hopefully you can tell the difference between that and the Oni. You could not really see the Moroi compared to the Oni. Oni was super visible there for a while. It was fast outside of line of sight, and it increased speed and line of sight. So we knew it was not a Fade because it increased the speed and line of sight. It was a little bit faster than what a fast twin would be. Not a Raiju because we had absolutely no electronics there in the house as well. So that is a couple easy ones. That is a couple easy ones. Fast and line of sight Moroi, line of sight Rev. Line of sight Moroi with like max speed is like one of the fastest, is the fastest ghost in the game. Fun fact. Fun fact. All right, so we've done enough Tangle. That's 3 like pretty easy games actually. Let's do Edgefield. Let's do Edgefield. Let me change this back. So we are doing one evidence guessing. I like to use the mirror, so that's why the thing is really low. So just keep in mind one evidence guessing, and we will check it out. We will check it out. So now you take sanity. That is true blink. It's not as like noticeable as it used to be. It used to be really awesome to be able to figure it out because you got like your sanity instantly. So if you took a sanity pill in the middle of the hunt, it would absolutely, like, you would notice that slow down so much. You would notice that slow down so much. You need a Phasmo, love the content. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. This is a great game, and it's, you know, it gets better once you learn sort of the basics of what you're doing. Is that the back bedroom upstairs? I want to say it is. I want to say it's this one. If you're curious about why I started with these items, I don't really know if I've ever really said why. But obviously this is a check for orbs, and we can immediately come in here and check to see. It did throw something while we were in here. Just think about that. We can double verify that, but just be thinking. Again, this is you decide, you guess the ghost. I'm just going to give you the evidence. I'll give you a little bit of observations along the way, but you have to be around here. So probably not spirit box, but we can set the book down in here, you know, look for orbs, try spirit box right away because we know where the ghost room is, set our book down, and while we're going to get other items, which I don't have a lighter or my headgear. Imagine that. Imagine that. Say it's my Tanglewood's my absolute favorite, and I love Sunny Meadows second most. Original Phas player, not from when it came out, but June 2021 is when I got the game. So it was before like they, I mean, you know, they had some updates, but I played before there was Sprint and all that. And have it not be a premiere? Yeah, well, we'll probably still premiere this. It may have to be Sunday, like for the edited version of it, but welcome on in, say what? Welcome on in. But yeah, so you know, just doing something different. We do have our activity board on. Do I want to get up my sanity? Maybe so. Just because, again, I like to do Onryo checks at full sanity to blow out the candles, because it's going to be way better that way. We'll check freezing, but I have the breaker on by default because it's just easier, and we're nowhere close to freezing. We're nowhere close to it. I wish I could stick it on the roof here. I don't know why some roofs you can and some roofs you can't, but whatever. We'll deal with it. It came out on console. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's still early access, even though it did come out on console. That's good. All right. No UV. Did we get writing? No. Is it just gonna be dots or freezing again, like the last one? See, whenever the ghost does a ghost event like that, I always think like that's just the perfect time to test spirit box. Even if you're playing 3 evidence, if you see the physical ghost form, do spirit box like immediately after that. It's a lot better. A lot better. I mean, it could be a mare. On Roblox called Spectre. Yeah, there's Spectre, there's Blair. I never played any of the Roblox games, though. I'd be careful ruling out Obake right now, but you're right. If we don't get UV, it would rule that out. But think Obake has a chance to not leave UV, so it could still do that. I think what I'm going to do is just set you down. We'll go ahead and take you. Should be fine with that. I just hope we don't get like any Gorios. They're really annoying. 3 times in a row. I think like the most I got like a shade 4 times in a row one time, which was absolutely insane. I never got a lighter. Imagine that. Why? I told myself I needed to get one too. Nobody even reminded me to get the lighter. Let's say, where are you at? Okay. Interesting. Do we have EMF 5? No? Okay. I mean, I think it's going to absolutely be it. That wasn't writing, was it? No, just threw something. Okay. Did you guys hear that? We're not going to be able to tell because it blew out the lights, but it did turn on a light. I do need a lighter. It's a dots, please see. Yeah, we'll see if it's the dots. Happy New Year, Jay. Happy New Year. Is there any evidence? Yeah, it's 1 evidence, so 2 evidences are going to be hidden. Spotting Jin, no breaker. You have to rule out every single other ghost, Theo. You have to rule out every single other ghost. Bunch of times in a row. Well, I mean, mimics are pretty easy to identify, at least. Or at least, well, especially on, like, no evidence. Because the orbs will still show on no evidence, so it's really kind of funny. Thank you, Zero, for the roses. I appreciate that. Is there a reason? I hate keyboard and mouse. I've played with a controller my whole life, and I still want to. That's just like the only reason why. Like, this is such a bad room to look for, like, Goryo dots in. Please just be freezing and not dots. Especially not Goryo dots. Oh. Oh, okay. 32.9. Freedom units, of course, which means bruising is going to be our thing. I'm kind of surprised, honestly. I'm kind of surprised. I'm surprised by that result there, so. That was a couple really fast blowouts. All right. And this is where I say, like, learning hunting traits is kind of, non-Rio. Like, getting hunted is just, like, gonna help you with all that. You hope it's not a rev? I hope it is a rev. Revs are really easy to identify. So again, we have freezing. Think about forced evidence. And I'm a big advocate of, you know, get hunted to help rule out ghosts. Right now, during this hunt, we've already eliminated some ghosts. I'd say we've eliminated 4 ghosts so far out of the list, which the list is either above me or beside me. 4 ghosts we've already eliminated. This hunt will tell us 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly 5 we can eliminate just after this hunt. This is why I say it's really important to learn hunting traits. So we can get rid of you. I do need to start my timer, though. Hold on. I always forget to start my stupid timer at times. Don't know why. I don't know why. Look at you, Blank. Look at you. Twins jumps in activity. Could be. I don't think we've seen, like, anything, though, sus on the chart. I think Twins should have, like, forced EMF 5, personally. I don't know if you all agree with that or not, but I do feel like they should have forced EMF 5. I don't know why they don't. Should you get Phasmo? Absolutely, guy. It's one of my favorite games of all time. An absolute amazing game. So the thing is, I think I'm going to go at least make my way back upstairs because it's far back, so we can at least get a good listen to it. I didn't see what my sanity was, but should be... Alright, that should put us in hunting range. So listen for the footsteps when this hunt starts. And you turned off the breaker, right? Yep, turned off the breaker. That is actually very important. That is actually very important. What's going on, Floper? So, tell you on the motion chart, that would be pretty good as well. Yeah, you could like use motion sensors to see like does it do something else and like that, but very good. We have the lighter, right? Yeah, we did. Okay. Yep. Not a gen. Think Shade should have forced writing. That would be good too. Shades with EMF 5 doesn't make sense, right? Like that's really off about a Shade because they're less active. So, like a lot of the ghosts that have EMF 5 are more active. Do you guys turn off the breaker box? Gens do not. Now we can see Haunted Breath. Yes. Yep. We could. So let's see. We need to get hunted and figure out sort of what it's going to be. I'm playing solo right now, Floper. I'm doing solo. Are you going to hunt me whatsoever? What the fuck? What? How do we break the mirror and it not... I'm confused. I'm massively confused right now. Can you hunt? Can you, like, physically hunt? I don't know. Like, I don't know if that was an event. Okay, well, that's an event. I know that much. But the mirror should... Oh my god. Okay. I think you're right. That scared me, actually. I think you're right on the burned cruci. You know what? I'm gonna be really salty. If this right here prevented me from getting doomslayed. Could you imagine? If that prevented me from getting doomslayed? I would be so mad. So mad if that did. Is it possible even? Yes, it is. Especially with that range and the ghost. I forgot about that, honestly. I didn't even think about it. Because, okay, so when I was using the mirror, I thought I heard a cruci burn. And I was like, how the hell did it burn a cruci? I never put a crucifix in the house. I forgot that it could do that from the truck. So, because you gotta think, tier 3 cruci range, from this, which I'll just go ahead, smudge timer is kind of unimportant right now, is 5 meters. If it's a demon, it's like up to 7.5 meters. So you gotta think, that's a huge range. And I guess that's considered, like, upstairs, but, yeah, so... Let's get hunted again. And we'll figure it out. Custom setting. If you're asking me if I can do the custom setting, yes, but I don't want to get it that way. I don't want to, like, just farm Maple Lodge or Camp Woodwind. Yeah, salty noises. Which I don't know. I don't know if I could see it being something stupid that, like, where it's at in the truck makes it consider like second floor. If it's like the second level in the van, it's considered second floor. Are you still hunting? Oh my god, I thought it was done hunting. Right? Or am I going crazy? I don't know. That scared the crap out of me, though. I don't think it's a demon. I'm super salty about this stupid demon. Has to be a demon, right?
Welcome back.
It was an Oni. I was considering that. No, I was looking at it and I was like, wait, was it an Oni? Alright, see, this is stuff that it would have been cut. It would have been cut if I was recording this. Nah, we'll do that. That thing really, it threw me off massively so much, that game. That game threw me off massively so much. Let's redo Edgefield there. I guess that range was just there. I was looking at it and I was like, wait, is that an Oni? See, this is why it's always, like, terrible to tunnel vision into one thing. Because I was like, oh, that has to be a demon. I was looking at it and I'm like, wait, why does this look like an Oni? Nah, it's a demon. So I was, like, second guessing myself. And then toss my crucifix in the yard. Great idea. Yeah, we don't want you. But I mean, there ain't much way to do with it. Right there. We'll put you right there. Yeah, I mean, the range there is pretty big, but it's just pretty nuts in general. All right, let's do that again. All right, laundry room, fantastic. At least, and with something like that too, like the room is so small that, you know, if you come in here, you should, like, immediately be able to get a spirit box response, right? So, well, God, stop throwing my camera. Stop throwing my camera. Yeah, I was so caught up on the Cruci. So caught up on the Cruci. I love what's going on with that. Like, what, the ghost list? That's for you to know what ghosts you have to choose from. 2 hunts and a double burn to prevent the mirror break hunt. Yeah, that's like, that's what I think. I don't know. That was weird. Dude, this ghost is such a troll, dude. What a troll. What a troll. You're not gonna know what I am now. Screw you, ghost. Screw you. Alright, let's see. What all are we doing here? How many evidence I got? We have none yet. I'm playing with 1 evidence, though. I'm playing with 1 evidence, but so far we have none. We have none. I'm very sus of a ghost right now. Whoever just followed on Twitch, if you know who you are, thank you. I appreciate you. Beep. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Thank you, thank you. Stream should be fine. My numbers look good. Did we just miss an ability? Or am I going crazy? Okay, well, it just turned on the light. That's pretty big. We have no evidence yet, so far. Wraith ability. I don't know if, that's what I was kind of thinking. I'm not gonna, we need to verify, though. We need to verify. Yeah, awesome follow, welcome here. Awesome follow, welcome here. Yeah, I called it into fruition. Okay. In T-ways, we can do we just getting hunting to verify? Are we just getting hunted to verify? What is our evidence? That's perfect timing. It's perfect timing. I think the UV light should still be there. Pulte? I'm sus of 2 ghosts right now. I'm sus of 2 ghosts. But again, you don't kind of want to do it. You don't kind of want to do it. What evidence do we have so far? So far, no evidence, but we may have gotten 1 or 2 ghost abilities. It's probably going to end up being freezing, if I had to guess. Twins and Goryo? I don't think it is. Is my Twitch and YouTube linked? It is. It is. Well, it's like thing. Nova, what part are you you decide. I'm not marking out anything. That's for you to mark out. Boiling in there? It's freedom units, Demas. It's freedom units. Voltages not UV light. They do have UV. They do have UV, but we're playing 1 evidence. I think I know what our 1 evidence is going to be. Shodan dots. You're rooting for the Goryo? Y'all stop rooting for the Goryo. Okay, look. It says that you decide. So y'all need to tell me the ghost. It's not a Goryo, though. I will be kind enough to tell you it is not a Goryo. How to use the crucifix. So the way that you use the crucifix is you want to place it preferably in the ghost room because that's more likely where the ghost is. So there is a range to the crucifix that you see, like, I don't really necessarily want the ghost to hunt, but the range, like back there, the clear thing, that's the range of the crucifix. So it means if a ghost tries to hunt within this big circular range like that, it's going to prevent the hunt. It prevents the hunt. So that's how the crucifix Not live on Twitch right now. We will be later, though. We will be later. It's a ghost? Welcome on in, Kanoy. Welcome on in. I think some of y'all have got the ghost. Some of y'all have got the ghost. Yeah, Tier 3 has a crazy range. Tier 3 has a crazy range. This is, like, the best hiding spot in all of Edgefield, by the way, and you can't convince me otherwise. It was freezing breath in the dots. Yeah, it probably was, because we don't... Do we even... Yeah, I guess we do have dots in there. But, no, I don't think it's going to be... I think it's going to be dots. I don't think we're going to get the one evidence. Correct. We did have the airball event. We did have the airball event. So, there is that. It's died so many times. That's just a skill issue, Demos. I never die here. I never die here. It's a dying spot. Watch. Watch. Wait for the hunt. I'm going to prove you wrong. I'm going to prove you wrong. Ones in the game that I think are better in the lower tiers than higher. Smudges, motion sensors. What else do I use that's different? Salt. I don't like to slow down during the hunt. Die there a lot too? That's just skill issue. Skill issue. Today just ignores me. Just ignores me. I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't want to go after me either. You know, I'd be scared. I'd be scared. It's not really a hiding spot, though. It's just a makeshift hiding spot. Like, yeah, the ghost can still roam here. I wouldn't trust my whole life on here if it depended on it. See? Look. Just ignores me. Not coming for me. See? Now y'all tell me that this is not a... It's not a perfect hiding spot, no, but... It's good to get a good observation of the ghost. Do you all know where the ghost is? I think I kind of talked during the thing. Is but yokai test. What are we doing? I didn't have no I don't think YouTube as well too. YouTube as well. Keep getting lost. Sunny Meadows are just like long hallways. Sunny Meadows are just essentially long hallways. So just look at it like that. You got two long hallways, so straight line. Middle is where you exit or go up the stairs. You have the big square big square is the center. That's that.
Welcome back. Like
Be my game is glitched. Nah, you just don't want to admit you're wrong. That's fine. You can be stubborn. But anyways, it was the twins. I was kind of sus there in the beginning. We never got our one evidence. Probably because it was freezing. But we never got our one evidence. Yeah, Aaron, I've done a bunch. There's some videos on my TikTok too. But I thought I heard the twin interaction. Or a Pulte ability. Those were the two I was kind of sus of. Because I was like, wait, I heard like a couple things there. I didn't know if it was a Pulte exploding something or if it was the twin interaction. But once it hunted, we did get the slow twin. We also knew that it was not going to be... let's see here. We knew that it stepped in the salt, so it was not a wraith. We knew... It was not going to be a mimic because we didn't have the orbs. I don't know if we brought in Firelight. I knew when it hunted, it was slower. So anything that was normal speed, we knew that we could go ahead and get rid of. Moroi was not quite... Moroi could still be kind of slow, so we just had to be careful. It was not slow enough to be a Revenant. We also knew it wasn't an Oni because it did the airball event. It's going to be down to these, because remember, Moroi, if you're above 35% sanity, is going to be slightly slower. Moroi, if you're above 35% sanity, is going to be slower than normal speed. Obviously, the second hunt, it stayed slow, so we knew that we could rule out where the twins... Now, we did see on the activity chart the little, like, weird spike there. So you could also be sus of twins there, but you'd never want to use that to verify twins. You want to use the hunt. So it was slow both times. Hantu would have been fast at first. Onto would have been fast at first in the ghost room, but the ghost stayed slow, so therefore we knew that it was the twins. Yeah, Mimic will provide 2 evidences if you're playing 1 evidence. So it'll be orbs and then whatever actual evidence it does. When does new update come out? They haven't released an announcement for that yet. Thank you all for all the follows on TikTok. Don't forget to like the stream. It helps it out. I appreciate you all being here. You always struggle with it. You don't know why. Do you all want to see... do you all want to see the yokai test? Do you all want to see me do a yokai test right quick? Edgefield is really great to do a yokai test. Edgefield is really great to do a yokai test. I don't know. I would obviously take forever to see it, but I'll show you the way that I can do it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. So I'll show you. Let me show you like the best way that I like to test for a yokai. Okay, so Edgefield is that hiding spot there is pretty good to test for a yokai. Pretty good to test for a yokai. Yeah, no, but please don't post the same message again and again. Let's see. If we get hunted on top of, we get hunted on top of. We get hunted on top of. So we'll find out here in a second because we'll still have the thing to kind of know. So we're going to be right here and we're going to be observing the ghost, right? We're going to be observing the ghost. You want to wait for the ghost to like kind of go away from you. Right? Like you want to be, if you can have an observation of the ghost, that's going to be the greatest thing. Cause like you want to wait for the ghost to start like walking away and then you activate your radio and see if it's going to turn around and come get us. Cause the range of the yokai to hear us, it's got to be like almost like over here. Like it's got to be pretty close. Like if the ghost is right here walking away and you activate your radio and it just keeps walking, if you're hiding there, it's not a yokai, or that is a yokai because it should turn around. So let's see, where is this ghost at? Basement? Okay, that's good. So like there. See, we turn around. He turns around. We know right then and there we can rule out a yokai. We know right then and there that we can rule out a yokai. Yokai would have just kept walking away. So when you see them walking away and then turn back around when you activate like your radio, that's the thing. You can do proximity chat too, but if you're playing solo player, proximity chat might not work. Might not work. You can outrun. You can't really outrun the Rev if it has you line of sight. I mean, you can outrun a Dio because they'll never catch you. Yeah, this one's not going to be a Dio either. Yo, what's going on, Sakura? Welcome on in. Welcome on in. What's the hardest ghost for no evidence? Goryo's really annoying. Mare's really annoying if it does not want to do anything. Leah, thank you for the heart. Marcos, thank you for the roses. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. For the Rose and Rosa, thank you so much. Thank you, everybody on TikTok. I really appreciate y'all. Really appreciate y'all. So... I don't know what that ghost was. We can just look to be safe, but... We'll say Pulte because it was playing basketball. Why not? Let's say Pulte. I almost thought it was like a Moroi. It sounded like it stayed slowed forever, but I wasn't really paying attention, so... Hey, we got it! Yes! There we go. We knew that ghost was a basketball player. We knew that ghost was a basketball player. Let's see. Revs and Dio are opposite? Yes, that is very true. Hello, Lauren. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. I think I already said hey, right? I don't even know if you said hey. But, Claire, hello. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. What's the one evidence? You just woke up. I was just showcasing the yokai test there. I was showcasing the yokai test. How to show the ghost was not a yokai and was a yokai. So, understandable. You can loop a rev around the big tables. Yes. Yeah, we looped a rev earlier today around that table. Almost did it the full time, but almost did it the full time. It's level 449, but prestige 20. So the max prestige, but level 449. I'm only doing solo, Carnard. I'm only doing solo. No problem, Blank. No problem, Blank. Hopefully you can use it to the advantage. Someone broke the basement door. Yeah, so if it turns around when you talk. Yes, yeah. So it has to be like within range. It's why it's a good idea to look at it, because the ghost could just randomly path to you, and if you activate your radio while it's coming towards you and you're in hiding and you're looking at it, it could just have randomly pathed that way. So it's a good idea to look at it going away from you than having it miling. Yeah, I'm in the process of making a miling test. I think I have everything recorded. I just have to put it together. You basically want to see, do you hear the ghost when it's on the same floor as you about the same time your electronics malfunction? Put a flashlight at your feet. See, does the flashlight go off the same time that you hear the ghost? If it does, it's a miling. If you hear the ghost prior to like your flashlight malfunctioning, you can rule out a miling. The miling test in Tangle, Tangle's big enough to where you should be fine either like the front boys' room or the back of like the dining room beside like the table. Those are good places in Tangle. You could also try the garage. Just depends on where the ghost room is, really. Have stuff in a way. Yeah, so line of sight basically just means, does the ghost see you? And if it does, it'll likely speed up. You guys do it randomly, or were you sure? I wasn't sure. It just seemed like those were kind of forceful throws for a Pulte, so that's why I did Pulte. Let's do Willow. Let's do Willow Street next. Maybe we'll actually get a piece of evidence this time. Maybe we'll actually get a piece of evidence. How do you get levels fast? If you check my YouTube channel, I have a video that goes over the way I got to Prestige 20. Basically, it's like a 12 times multiplier, and I played it on Tanglewood. Thank you again, Marcos, for the roses. I appreciate that. Thank you for all the follows on TikTok. We are on the road to 10,000 followers, so I can be in the creator program. It's a big goal of mine. So thank you to everybody who's helping me reach that awesome goal. Thank you. I truly appreciate everybody. The spirit during a hunt, because you know all the ghosts have, you can't really determine a spirit during a hunt. The only thing a spirit has that stands out is that they stay smudged longer, or incense longer. Like when you cleanse it with incense, they can't hunt again for 180 seconds or 3 minutes. That's the only way to figure out a spirit. That is the absolute only way to figure out a spirit. Thank you all for the follows on TikTok. I appreciate you. Krampus? Nah. No more Krampus. No more Krampus. Ure tip? Ure is just... There's rooms where Ure will never do its ability. You kind of have to... The only thing you can kind of rule out for Ure, when you smudge a Ure, they will not roam out of their room for 90 seconds. So if you have a motion sensor by the door and you've smudged the Ure, if it ever roams out while smudged for the 90 seconds, you can rule out a Ure. But again, you kind of want the Ure to do its ability. But there's places it literally cannot. Yeah, the snow finally got removed. Let's see. What else are we going for? Helping game starting from the beginning? It does. You kind of just want to trigger like cursed hunts from the beginning. I hate Ures on the campsite. Yeah, they are absolutely trash. Absolutely trash. Alright, let's see. Again, I always force start with the mirror just so we can find the ghost room quicker. Oh, ghost room is right where we are. Nice. I don't see orbs in here, though. I don't know where it did the spirit box thing at. Krampus anymore? Yeah, the way it ruined Obake was kind of sad. Why don't I play on Heavy Rain? Free XP? I don't know. I mean, I could do Heavy Rain, but it's also... The rain sounds can be kind of annoying, I guess. Okay, I wouldn't trust that we're not going to have Spirit Box yet. You'd want to wait for an event or an interaction to kind of verify. Phasmo price is increased? No, it's not. Phasmo is priced at $19.99 US since it released on console. So it's lowered in price to $15.99. Now, it's still more expensive than what it used to be, but it's cheaper than what it's being sold at now. What did you just read with your own two eyes? I don't know. What did you just read? Yeah, Krampus couldn't shapeshift, because they said it would cause too many other problems. Having fake orbs is nice. Yes, because especially playing no evidence, you would know right away if it was a mimic. What are you... What are you talking about, Nomadic? What does the mirror do to you? Yeah, you lose 20% sanity for, like, 3 seconds. Okay, this is a good time to do the spirit box. This is a good time to do the spirit box, because we know the ghost is right here, so chances are high that it's not going to be... Spirit box is our one evidence. I should probably... We're not getting really good luck with our one evidence. I swear, like, all of our one evidence today is freezing. For 7? Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, I think I got it for, like, 10 or 11 bucks when I got it. So I was pretty happy. Before it used to be 12, now it's 18. Oh, yeah. Well, it used to be, like, what, $13.99 or something here, and then they increased it to 20. So, let's go you. Let's go you. What is our sanity? I'll go ahead and take one thing as sanity. For you, it's 21. Dang. Alright, let's see. Let's go to... You are very eventy. You are very eventy. Oh my god. Not quite as cold. Okay, it doesn't look like we're gonna have UV. So it's probably gonna be something like dots again. Jesus, why are you so eventy? Welcome back, Firewolf. Welcome back. Oh! Well, that would kind of explain things. Alright, so we have dots as our one evidence, so we have something new this time. We have something new this time. So one evidence is dot, so if you look above my head on YouTube to the side of me, like right here, on... Anybody catch that? Did anybody catch that? By the way? I don't know if you guys could hear it. I don't know if you guys... It was ever so slightly. Yes, so let's see if it will. Let's see. Which door did it do to it though? Did it do it to this one? Kind of confused. Let's see. Are we going to be able to smudge it? I'm kind of curious. Hearing the lockdown, you're confident? Yeah, I heard the double door touch into the closed door. I guess it was that one. I'm guessing it was that one. So, yeah, it had the Ure door slam. It did. Let's see if we can get it. I'm surprised. I was honestly thinking it would be like a Thay or an Oni. With how active that ghost was, I was like, it has to be a Thay or an Oni. So you couldn't hear what happened? Yeah, well, plus it was muffled too because we were outside of the house. Yeah, but anyways, as I was saying, what you can think about now is forced evidence as well, right? Forced evidence. So what forced evidence do we have with this? We know that we can rule out at least, like, 2 of the ghosts. I don't know if... I'm gonna smudge you again. I don't know if our timer thing was up or not, but... I wanted it to be, like, more active. Yeah, there's 2 ghosts that's easily ruled outable. Could be a Goryo, can't be a Goryo. That's one of the ones you can actually rule out. Technically can't be 3 of them. We ruled out 3. Technically, we know what the ghost is. If you want to be technical. Ears are definitely your best friend in Phasmo. Sound sensor in the house. You could heard the double door touch. Oh, nice. That is. You can actually do that. We're gonna actually grab a sound sensor. Do I have sound sensor? Yeah. So we saw the dots as visible, so we knew we could rule out a Goryo. Forced evidence. Think about forced evidence and what that rules out as well. I don't even know where the sound sensors are. I'm not used to grabbing them. First time ever I'm intentionally looking for it. Yeah, I want to see. Can we hear it? Will we be able to hear the I don't even know how to use this thing. Am I even doing that right? Did I place it right? I never frickin' use sound sensors. I can't stand sound sensors. They're so pointless. Bulow's learning how to play. Oh, let's go, El. That's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you for the follow on TikTok as well. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you all. Night Ghost said, fuck you. Alright. Yeah, what trash. What trash. Do you think it's a Raiju? No. Yeah, Wraith can't walk in the salt. We could eliminate a Wraith. So we could eliminate a Wraith. We could rule out a Dogoria. We could rule out a Dio for the forced evidence. We never took a photo of the ghost. We couldn't quite rule out a Phantom yet. So technically the options that you would be looking at. Like, I'm surprised it's not like a Thay or something. My ghost is quiet, man. Go do your ability. Go do your ability. Do your ability. Do your ability so we can hear it. Again, because we already kind of heard it. We already kind of heard it. Use sound sensor for between truck trips on small maps. That's, I mean, that is fair. Do I think it's worth taking up a space in your inventory? I wouldn't do it early, but like, I mean, I guess it just depends. I've never really tried it. Never really tried it, to be fair. Zero's 4. Yeah, Dios have 4 spirit box. Dios have 4 spirit box because of their ability. This is gonna be taking too long. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. We probably could have got it to hunt or to rule out other stuff, but let's just do Willow again. Let's just do Willow again. Yeah, it's like a heavy breathing. It's like a heavy breathing. You can't expand the circle. You would need to you can only change the progression of the thing. Not actually expand it, I don't think. Can you? Or you can do the... See, I don't even know how to use it. I don't even know how to use it. You're right, though. I could have done that. You really like Willow? Well, see, I can agree with you on Willow. Now, Camp Woodwind. Camp Woodwind's trash. Camp Woodwind is absolute trash. Compared to other games, yeah, well, I mean, Phasmo is a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. All right, let's go back into here. That one, it's like the back storage of the basement. It's one of those storage rooms down there. I'm surprised we actually had a Willow ghost that was not in the basement. That is shocking. That is shocking. Did you already teleport the mannequin? Is that what that... Or is this, like, always where the man... No, it's right here. Okay. I was confused. Actually, let me go over here. That'd probably be better. Do a camp? Okay, we can do a campsite next. We can do a campsite. You hate the mannequins move? Well, they just get teleported. You like Camp Woodwind? Rachel, you're crazy too. You're crazy too. Aesthetically, you love how Camp Woodwind looks? I mean, like, if they would fix some of the major issues with Camp Woodwind, like, the issues that I have is the hiding spots are never any good. The ghosts roam to check there anyways, so it's kind of pointless. Let's see, do we have orbs? I thought there was an orb, but that's just a light. Okay. Throwing me off there for a second. I was like, what? The ghost gets line of sight with you just about anywhere. The picnic tables were supposed to block line of sight. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. It's completely random. The room boundaries just make it so hard to test for a Goryo, a Shade, anything like that. It's just super freaking wonky. Everything that's been good about Camp Woodwind, they freaking got rid of. So we either know it's going to be an EMF 5 ghost or something else. So real though? No. Maple Lodge is awful. I will take playing Maple Lodge over Camp Woodwind any day of the week. I'll take Maple Lodge over Camp Woodwind any day of the week. You're gonna be first Phasma stream? Good luck, no one. Do Woodwind next? Okay, we can do Woodwind next. We can do Woodwind next. On Camp Stink. Yeah, that's just like the main issues that I have with it. Okay, well, we see our breath now, at least now. I don't think... This is the fun stuff, the walking back and forth. You hate more than Woodwind is Point Hope? Oh, I love Point Hope. Point Hope is really fun. We should do a Point Hope one. We haven't done Point Hope in a while. Mostly because I didn't really play the maps with the thing, so we can do Camp Woodwind next and do Point Hope. 10 people know Hope for you. Point Hope, you like Point Hope? Point Hope is I like it. I like the fact that it is challenging. I like the fact that it is challenging. Like, that makes it pretty fun. I wish I had tier 2 motion sensors instead of tier 3. A lot of people think I'm crazy for liking tier 2 motion over tier 3, but tier 3, you can have a false positive on a Wraith. Like, the ghost can set off the motion sensor, but not step in the salt. So that's why I kind of just prefer to do other stuff. Well, we know the ghost is here. Hates Woodwind but loves Point Hope. No, I'm not nuts. I'm not nuts. Both maps suck. You missed the Old Asylum? I'm fine with, I prefer Sunny Meadows over the Old Asylum. I prefer Sunny Meadows over the Old Asylum. Thank y'all so much for the follows and all the likes on TikTok. I appreciate everybody. Thanks for stopping on by. We are trying to reach 10,000 followers. It's a big goal of mine, so hopefully we can start off 2025 right. Anybody thinking what I'm thinking? Anybody thinking what I'm thinking with this? Is anybody thinking what I'm thinking? Yeah, we'll be live on Twitch in a little bit. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Yep. Blank, you're thinking the same thing. You're thinking the same thing. Glitches, like Gamma. Yeah, like the the stream is brighter for you all because I have a filter, but I just play with regular brightness. I want to try to make it like as authentic for you all as possible. It is EMF 5, shockingly enough, but I wonder if this is where I kind of wish that I had another test. Or the other motion sensors. It's where I kind of wish I would have the other motion sensors. Thank you, Shafty. Thank you. Yeah, don't forget the... Yeah, now it's not very shady. But could it have went into the room and then interacted in the room outside of the room? Yes, it can. That's what's so annoying about the shades, too. It's why I prefer the others, because you can kind of better keep up with it, so let's find out. But EMF 5 is our evidence, so it's either going to be above or to the beside me. Right here. Above me or beside me. Those are the ghosts that you have to choose from. Do we need a hunt? I don't know if we need a hunt yet. Ghost, I don't need one. DS, thank you so much for the 2025 gift on TikTok. I appreciate you. Okay. Interesting. What is our sanity at? What is our sanity at? Maybe I don't know if I'll be able to do it today. No, but prison is very time consuming, and I'm trying to get through as many You Decide games as possible. It's one evidence. I'm in one evidence. One evidence. Or one evidence is EMF 5. Or one evidence is EMF 5. Okay, so God, that is the shadiest non-shade I've ever seen in my life. Let's try some other things. EMF 5 is really hard to eliminate a lot of ghosts during the hunt necessarily. Not as, like, it's not as great as others. Not as great as others. So let's go on and see what all we sort of have. I don't know, Bacal. That's a really hard range right there, but we're gonna find out. We're going to find out. I'm gonna go back and get some more. That is true, Nomadic. That's true, Nova. That is true. Yep. Shanti could do that. This next time should help us eliminate a lot more stuff. Should help us eliminate a lot more stuff. What else do we need? What else do we need? I don't think we really need anything else. We can just take a crucie just to be safe. That is true. That is true. That is true as well. Y'all are doing it. Y'all are. All right. Y'all don't even comment. Oh my god, my stream is gonna be taken down because of this dang ghost. You don't have brain cells? Sure you do, Rory. Sure you do. Sure you do. Okay, what do we have left? What do we have left? All right. No, Sakura, stop it. Stop it, Sakura. Yeah, it's not that. Blank, I think you're probably right. It's one evidence there, Aiden, one evidence. I swear to God, if my TikTok stream gets taken down, that's going to be absolutely hilarious. For those who don't know the joke, Mr. Nikki actually got a few of my TikToks taken down because they said it was sexualized content. That's why he's part of our arch nemesis. That's why he's part of our arch nemesis. Did you all get what that ghost was? I think we actually got it there. I think we actually got it. Now, I can do one more hunt if you all want to, and I can sort of explain. It's everything down on TikTok. That is, well, it's not everything. Not everything. No. A horrible complexion is more like it. Horrible complexion. Yes, more. Oh, why did I even ask? Of course y'all are going to say, yes, more chances to get taken down. I don't think it's an Oni. I don't think it's an Oni. Got to be a Dio. Daniel, I think you're on the right track. I think you're on the right track. Here's what I want you to pay attention to. We're gonna get it to hunt. It's gonna see us, and I want you all to look to see, does it speed up more than usual to catch up to us? Does it? Does it speed up more to catch up to us, or does it not? We're going to absolutely find out. We just took Mr. Nikki's crotch to the face. Does that seem normal to you all, or does it not? Does that seem normal to you all, or does it not? Yeah, so that was going to be a gen, and if you go back, you could tell, especially on the second one too. So it speeds up, and when it gets within like 3 meters of you, it'll start slowing down. So it'll speed up and then slow down and then go on. Never turned off the breaker, Colt. Never turned off the breaker. So let's see. That would be a gen. Gens are very subtle. They are very subtle. Very hard to spot. But okay, that carry you. Maybe one day. I'm on my knees for Mr. Nakey. Stop it, Sakura. I was, though, to be fair. I was on my knees to for Mr. Nakey. Yeah, so that goes to was a gen. So let's look back at what we can rule out, what we can eliminate. EMF 5 was our one piece of evidence. So we knew with that right away we could rule out a Wraith because it stepped in the salt. So stepped in the salt, rule out a Wraith. I was very sus of a shade. I think everybody else was too. I was, that ghost was like doing nothing. And then when it did, it turned on the light in the room, which it could have roamed in there and turned on the light. So when it started throwing tools was when it was like, okay, maybe it's not a shade. Then obviously when it hunted, we knew it was not a shade. But we also knew right away with EMF 5, we could rule out an Obake and a Goryo based on forced evidence. Okay, Obakes have forced evidence of UV. Goryos have forced evidence of dots. So that means when we're playing with one evidence, that one evidence will have to be that. We know you can rule out these ghosts. So when it hunted, we knew it could rule out a shade because of how early it hunted. And it was normal speed. So we knew we could rule out the twins or a Raiju. Twins would have been slower, slightly faster. Raiju, when we were in the basement, would have been really fast because our electronics were on in there. So Raiju probably would have also got me because that's the ghost that has gotten me the most. But after that, we did the hunt. McAuliffe, we did the miling test. It was, we could hear the ghost footsteps prior to our flashlight malfunctioning. And that's what you're looking for. If you do that, you can rule out a miling. So we were able to hear the footsteps prior to our flashlight malfunctioning, so we could rule out a miling. It was normal. It was like, I wasn't sure if the blinks were Oni or not. So when we actually got the ghost to us, that's when I thought it was going to be a Jinn. So it looked like it did the Jinn speed up there. I didn't think it was going to be an Oni. But we could just double check. We did it the next time as well, and we knew that that ghost was going to be a Jinn. So hopefully y'all could learn some with that. Natty, thank you so much for the roses on TikTok. I appreciate you. It's very educational, enjoying watching Phas right now. Hey, thank you, Blank. I appreciate that. That's what it is. It's for you all to put your knowledge to the test, but hopefully also learn stuff along the way. And if you want to learn more of that stuff, then obviously feel free to follow me on TikTok. We're trying to reach 10,000. Like the stream, get it pushed out to everybody. Let everybody's Phasmo knowledge get wider and better. Yeah, it did seem kind of quiet, but sometimes things on Willow Street can seem kind of off. How many do I have in Phasmo? Like around 2,000. All right, Nova, thank you for hanging out. I'm doing good, Seraph. Welcome on in. Please, Nakey Goryo. No, we don't want no Nakey Goryo. We definitely don't want Mr. Nakey. We definitely don't want a Goryo. Two of the worst things you can get. Jen, next time it'll be Goryo or a Mimic. I guess it just depends on the evidence. Was Mr. Nakey? No, definitely not. I mean, it doesn't have a topper, so I guess you say the tree is Nakey, but that's different. I was thinking miling was a possible option, but I eliminated it after looking at the flashlight. It is kind of hard to tell on stream, though. What's going on, Phoenix? Twitch will be later. Twitch will be here in a little bit. Probably will take a break once I'm done recording this for everything else. Happy New Year, Trevin. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you had a good New Year's. P takes Mr. Nakey to the face. Yeah, some things never change, right? Some things never change. All right, let's see. So I said we would do Camp Woodwind. Let's do the lovable Camp Woodwind. And I use lovable as sarcastically as you can be sarcastic. As sarcastically as you can be sarcastic. Can you stay in this room? No, that's not true, Blink. The only thing that sets spirits out apart is just their smudge timer. That's it. That's the only thing that sets spirits out apart. I wish it was more. I wish it could do more, but maybe with the sound recorder, it will have a unique interaction or something. When they release the sound. What's P little P stand for? It stands for whatever you want it to, Demos. Whatever you want it to. Nakey Goryo. I definitely don't want a dang Goryo on Woodwind. That seems miserable. Do we have orbs already? Do we have orbs? Oh. No, I don't think so. Okay. Especially over near in the basement. That is true. All right, let's see what we got. Do we have orbs anywhere? I don't see any orbs, so we're good to go on in. Mirror should be over here. Are you white tent? Or, let's see, so it's red with next to a couple of beans. Red next to a couple of beans. I think that's the white tent. Honestly, I don't know. Kind of hard to tell sometimes. Red next to a couple beans. No. I like how I said, is it the white tent? It is. It was the white tent. I was right. My gut was right, and I said, nah, I must be wrong. You did clip a bunch last night. I was looking at it this morning. Thank you for that, Sakura. I appreciate that. Okay, let's put you there. Interesting. Alright, I'm gonna check you, and you. So since it touched it, we should be able to see if there's still UV there. What's up with spirits? They're just mean. They're stinky. Yeah, welcome on in, Ivan. Good to see you. Been playing a long time. Depends on how long ago that you've played, but there's really like nothing new. There's gonna be new farmhouses, new equipment coming this year, so we're looking forward to that. But Other than that, you probably have not missed. If you've played since the Point Hope update, you've not missed anything. If you haven't played Point Hope, it's Lighthouse, which we'll play that one right after this. I didn't see any UV, so is this gonna be something stupid like dots are freezing again? That would be annoying. That would be annoying.
Close to it.
We tried that already. Okay, so Spirit Box. That's why I say to do it after an event, because you know where the ghost is. You know where the ghost is right at that point, so. Very good way to test for Spirit Box. Let's double check. Let's double check a few things, so. Again, you can feel free to check. There's a ghost list either right above me or right here, right next to my face, that you can do. Those are our options. Those are our options, so keep those in mind. Rule out things as we are going along, and you'll be good to go. You'll be good to go. Be right outside the tents. Yeah. To get how old it is. I only like to ask it where it is because I want to get the close to busting thing. I want to get the close to busting response because that is the best response in the game by far. By far. Where's our sanity at? Okay, I'm gonna get our sanity like all the way up to high. I do not have a lighter once again because I am trash. Literal garbage. Be close to busting? Yeah. Stop it, Timo. Stop. The eye adaption thing is when you don't have a graphics card. Do you have eye adaption? I always recommend playing with eye adaption on. It's way better for me. Way better for me. Dying every time to playing on professional. Getting perfect runs. Oh, that's awesome, Colton. That's awesome. Happy to hear it, dude. Happy to hear that. Oh yeah, Jude. We're doing it. We're doing it. That's what we're doing here. Spirit Box. It's so easy. Yeah, motion sensors help a lot. Yeah, make sure the lights are off. Nobody else is in the room. Doing it right after a ghost event, a physical form ghost event, not the airball where the ghost is right on top of you. That's very, very good as well. Very, very good as well. Okay. Okay. Very interesting. That's kind of surprising, actually. That would have been a really good thing. All right. Probably about time that we get hunted, I guess. Which tent did you just mess with? Was it this one? I don't really know what all. Let's just bring in our other one here. What are we looking at? What are we looking at? Oh, hello, Lady P. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. After the ghost change to anywhere, or it's mostly going to be a nearby room, because they can't just like roam the whole map and then change rooms. So, you like an elderly victim? That is pretty funny. What is our sanity at? 30? Okay, so we can do one more thing. I do want to try to get our sanity like as close to 0 as possible for obviously specific reason. But I don't want to trigger a cursed hunt. Hunts suck on this enough already as it is. What it is, you have ghost riding and EMF 5. What's your... So what are your options? Like Shade, Spirit, or... Myling? Did it turn off a light or did it turn it on? All right. That's what I was kind of leaning towards. Did y'all get that? Spirit Mailing Shade. I would do a smudge timer, a flashlight check. Did the ghost do anything when you were in the room? Has it hunted you at all? Yeah, there it was. I think you all got confirmed. But can you hear the ghost with the flashlight on the ground prior to it hunt, or like during the hunt if it's on the same floor? If you can hear the ghost noises and steps prior to your electronic malfunctioning on the ground, you can rule out a myling. Please tell me I selected Mare. Okay. I did. Mare mimicking a mimic. Yeah, that was good. And I'm glad we were able to kind of time it that way. So let's first off go through what we had. So we did end up with Spirit Box. We were able to rule out a lot of things early. Obviously, it stepped in salt, so it's not a wraith. We did not see any orbs, so we could rule out a mimic. It blew out 3 candlelights, like right in a row, so we could rule out an Onryo. So it did not hunt after that. That was about it. Obviously, it's getting hunted, and getting hunted told us a whole lot. We knew right away it was not going to be a Moroi or a Dio because it was normal speed. I wasn't sure about the twins. I wanted to double check because I was like, is it slightly slower or is it normal speed? I knew it wasn't going to be faster, but in my mind, I was like, it's going to be normal speed, but I wasn't sure. Sometimes footsteps can seem kind of off, especially when I play 150% a bunch. It was not a phantom because it was visible too long to be a phantom. It's not a yokai because this is where it was important. We saw the ghost go away from us, then it turned back around and came to us after we activated the radio. So we knew right away that it was not going to be a yokai. I didn't really feel like it was a Polty. It wasn't throwing enough to be a Polty. And there was one point where we actually, like, when we were looping it, one of like the trays was actually on the bench, and the ghost walked by without even throwing it. And I was like, well, if it was a Polty, it would have obviously thrown that. So I was willing to rule out a Polty there. So it was kind of like down to these. I mean, I was pretty sure it was normal speed, but the thing with the Mare, right? Here's the thing with the Mare ability to hopefully help you more likely to get it. So the Mare can do its ability when it's within 4 meters of you. So again, like I do with the Spirit Box, if you do a physical form ghost event where you know the ghost physically is, try to turn on a light switch right after that. Okay, turn on the light switch right after that, because you're going to know that the ghost is within range of it to do the Mare ability. That's what I did there. We had that singing ghost event. It spawned right next to us. We took it out, turned on the light. Immediately it turned it off because it was within range, and it chose to do it there. And that was going to be the chance to get it. So that was how we knew that was a Mare. Well done, everybody. I think everybody got that. Have any tips to level up fast? You just need to do a high custom difficulty multiplier and just like farm on Tanglewood or something. That's what I did. There's a YouTube video I have on it. If you don't have custom unlock, do the highest difficulty you can. Trigger a cursed hunt right away. Take a guess, leave. That's going to be the biggest way. It's going to be the biggest way. Let's see. You twins mimicking a Mare. Oh, that's rough. Yeah, see, that's one of the annoying things with the mirror's ability too, is that it can very much. There's a lot of coincidences that can happen, and it happens all the time. You want to make sure there's not a ghost event. Want to make sure it's not a ghost event. I can't tell you how many times I've turned on a light, immediately turned it off, and it's like it's a mirror, and then you hear the of the ghost right on you. You can't really do that. Can't really do that. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the follows on TikTok. Thank you for everybody for all the gifts. Everybody hanging out. I greatly appreciate it. Like I said, we're on the road to 10,000 followers. If you want to help me get there and hit one of my goals for 2025 as early as possible, be sure to hit the follow button. I appreciate all of you all. But yeah, so there is that. But hello, Mario. I think I said hey. If I did not, I apologize. And hunted once. It was a shade. Did you get it right, Matthew? Did you get it right? Y'all wanna dang Gorio. Well, we're gonna be doing Point Hope. We're gonna be doing Point Hope. It's probably gonna be the last one of the You Decide, and then I'll probably take a little break, and we'll be back on in a little bit to do some gold trophy games. So, but I will definitely want to make me a sandwich or something to eat before going off. So, Point Gorio. I hope not. Hope not. Percentage of mirror doing its ability. So here's an interesting thing. I haven't tested it. I don't really know if we're gonna really be able to test it. But I'd heard that mares are more likely to do their ability the higher sanity that you have. PK followers, but you don't trust it. I'm not at 3K. We're getting there. We're at like 3970 or something. We'll probably hit 3K within the next few weeks or so. Even more, because there's been a lot of followers today. If you all want to follow me on Twitch, too, we're close to 3,000 followers. You will actually get to hear my follower alert go off. Funny enough. Yo, Blathan, thank you so much. Thank you so much about the game. Love my content. Thank you for the $10 super chat. I really appreciate that. Really, really appreciate it. Now, I'm not live on Twitch right now. Not right now. We will be in probably in like an hour or so. I said I would start it at 1, but this is my first time doing like this sort of session where we're just like live recording it. It's going to be edited down into the weekly You Decide video, but we're also doing it on TikTok for the first time doing this as well. And before we get in, thank you all so much. There's so many people here. Like, this is by far my best TikTok live stream I've ever done. Thank you all for that. Thank you, Oshan, for the heart me. Thank you. And YouTube, there is a crap ton of you all here. I think this is like the most views I've ever single-handedly had for a live stream. So if you're here right now, either on TikTok or YouTube, you are part of history for me. So don't forget to like the stream, do all that stuff. I truly appreciate it. Y'all are absolutely amazing. I did not expect this kind of start. So I was like, I'm just going to do something new, and it's worked out really, really well. It's worked out really, really well. So thank you all for all the follows and all that. So let's get Point Hope. This is I would love to get Doomslayer on Point Hope, but I do not see that happening. Get the parrot? Maybe. We do love the parrot, right? We love the parrot. We love the shark. We love the dun-dun. I've not played Point Hope in a while, so I may be kind of rusty for Point Hope, but we shall see. It brings all the boys to the yard. Yeah, my hat instead of my milkshake. Man, it's going to be cold down here. I think it was you mentioning it, Bacalith. Or somebody was like, we're going to be part of the cold thing. It's going to be cold down here. It's probably pretty nice today, though. But, Beep, thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you so much. Thank you all. Truly appreciate it. Truly, truly do. So, let's see. Was that the game room? Ah, we're fucked. We're cooked. Oh, that's all the way flipping up there. Okay. That's not good. God, that's gonna be a giant pain. Be next week here. Get the parrot. I'll get the parrot here in a second. Bring the Sharky back to the van? Maybe later. I probably could have got the Sharp too. I know. At least it's not fully to the top, but it is very annoying. I definitely need to take some sanity though. Yeah, shiver me timbers. Does Teddy Bear do anything? No, that does not. It does not. Just the sharks and the parrot. The top, the only options. You're not wrong, White. That sure is how it seems like. That sure is how it seems like. Surprisingly, it did not hunt. Oh. The timing of that was fantastic. The timing of that was fantastic. I shouldn't have jinxed it. I shouldn't have jinxed it. Okay, we done hunting it. Okay, well, yeah, we're playing one evidence, but I think we can probably rule out some ghost with that. We can probably rule out some ghost with that. Why you hate Point Hope? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, I understand why people wouldn't like it. Like, it is a very challenging map. It changes things up. It can be annoying at times, but I enjoy it. 3 to a 7. 3 to a 7. Interesting. Is EMF 5 going to be our evidence? Is EMF 5 going to be our evidence? What do you think, Squawks? What do you think? Look at him dancing. Look at him dancing. Nice. Way to go, Squawks. Way to go. Way to go. Let's take you. I think EMF 5 is gonna be our evidence. Do we mean should we just run under the assumption that it's EMF 5? I don't think it's gonna be dots, so we can do that, but we can take that too, I think. You just hit prestige yesterday. I have to get used to tier 1 again. It's flashlights in that context. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's annoying. That's annoying. Tell EMF off the board. So if you see a spike of 4 or 5 without a ghost event, a hunt, or a Polty ability, you can assume you can assume EMF 5. So we got a 4 spike there. We were not in the house, so it's more than likely going to be EMF 5. But we can just verify it. Or we can look like a genius and. I thought I was a spirit box for a second. I was like, I didn't think I put my spirit box up here. Oops. God dang it. Stop it. No. Stop it. No. What the hell is going on? There we go. Sorry if I just burned everybody's ears out. I might just burn everybody's ears off. Okay, not UV. So we're getting closer to that. Yeah, I could tell that those stupid things are stupid, buggy. You came again? Welcome back, Nova. Gonna create a fire hazard? Yeah. Tell you about. I think I need. Look at that. Look at that. Genius I am. Genius. It was EMF 5. See, look, called it. Called it. The lamp on. Well, it killed the breaker. That's actually, it's actually important. So what are we looking at here? Very interesting. I think we do kind of just need to get hunted, though. I think we do just kind of need to get hunted. I think the breaker was all the way downstairs. So this is, like, good when editing comes in, because then I can just, like, edit it all out. How many maps did I play? We did Camp Woodwind. I don't think you were here for Camp Woodwind. This is the one after this. This is going to be the last one for the You Decide. Yeah, that is, you are absolutely correct, Click. You are absolutely correct. There's like... So technically, you all in your mind should be thinking the ghost is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things right now. You got 5 ghosts left. We have a total of, what, 10 up there? We've already eliminated half of them. So if you all have not failed, you immediately have failed the test. Immediately have failed the test. So you should feel bad about yourself. No, that's perfectly fine. 2 of them you could rule out by forced evidence. Let's see. 3 of them can be ruled out by what they did. 3 of them can be ruled out by what they did. So let's see. You. Correct. Nomadic, correct. Percent walking up and down. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Well, that very well could be. Very well could be, which would be another interesting thing. Correct, Big Kev. Correct. I would agree, but Calith, I would agree. Yep, Cal, you got it. Yep, click. Correct, Jay. Yep. Volt, you are absolutely right. Not there yet. It needs to be one more. I gotta go all the way back down. It was, again, you don't want to rule that by twins alone, Cody. You wouldn't want to rule that by twins alone. That's what hunts are for. We can verify. So if for people who think it might be the twins, just make sure you're paying attention to footstep speed. Is it normal speed? Is it slightly slower? Or is it going to be slightly faster? Footstep speed, honestly, if you guys want a hint, it's going to at least help rule out some of these. Or rule in. You know, we can either verify or rule out. So... I will say this, though, like, the worst part about Point Hope and where we're at with this ghost room, the miling is going to be really, really hard to test for. Really, really hard to test for. Alright, you... I guess we can go ahead and take you. And we can take the mirror. Yeah, footstep will rule out, too. To do a hunt? No, Nova, I'm not doing that. I'm definitely not taking all this stuff to do a hunt right now. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Does the height mess with the radius? Yes, you can't. You can only do a miling test on the same floor. You can only do a miling test on the same floor. With how small these floors are. You got gold 8-bot using my guide. Thank you, Hunter. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you so much. Congrats on the gold trophy. Hell yeah. What was your ghost? Just normal speed can't. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to miling test where we're at. We would have to take it like all the way downstairs. A little sarcastic over here. Yeah. Just slightly. Just slightly. Professor P. hard at work. Thank you, Jay. I try. I try. Did we trip the breaker? Or did it? No. I don't know. Whatever. We don't need the breaker. We don't need the breaker. We don't need no stinking breaker. Saw it hunting. Another reason why Point Hope is annoying. Awesome follow, welcome here. Banshee, you got the Screamo was hunting? Yo, congrats, Hunter. Congrats. That's what I was kind of thinking, Big Kev, but again, be careful tunnel visually. Tunneling in on just one thing. Because again, that's probably what we're all thinking, but thank you, Harry. I appreciate that. One of hiding spots turned off. Alright, let's get the hell out of here before anything else happens. Weird. Alright, y'all still thinking twins? Or do you think that was normal speed? Do you think it was slower? Do you think it was faster? On a miling? Miling is almost impossible to test there. You would have to rule out, like, everything else before you could really rule out a miling there. Banshee and miling are hard to test? Yeah, Banshee is. Thankfully, with the Paramic, Tier 3 Paramic going through different floors, though, it makes it a little bit easier to get it. But, favorite artist announced the tour? Nice. Which one? Oni? That's what you're thinking. That's what you're thinking. Now, we didn't get a great look at it, I guess. I mean, we did a little bit. I'm pretty sure it's going to be normal blinks. Though, I'm pretty sure it was going to be normal blinks. I agree with everybody who was thinking twins. That did sound a bit faster there. That did sound a bit faster. That's my thought as well. That's my thought as well. Let's see. Let's see if we got it. Let's see if we got it.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Congrats to everybody who said twins. You did get it. It was slightly faster there. So let's take a look-sees here. So EMF 5 was our evidence, which we kind of got from the chart. We knew right away we could eliminate a shade because it hunted us above 35% sanity. So our sanity we knew was going to be at least like below 60 because we had to use the mirror twice. As I was thinking it was the gaming room at first, but kind of messed it up. But we also know since EMF 5 was our evidence as well, we could rule out Agorio. They have forced dots. Rule out Obake as they have forced UV. So all that was left, we got our sanity back up. We knew it was not going to be a Wraith because it stepped in salt. And that was kind of where we were at. We just needed to get hunted again. We knew we could rule out a Jinn because it turned off the breaker. That was very life-saving. It is kind of hard to test for a Jinn on Point Hope, especially where we were. But not impossible. You would still notice it, but it's a lot more subtle, especially with small, more confined stuff. So we knew from the hunt we could at least rule a few things. So I did leave an EMF reader outside the room that I was in. That was a test for a myling, whether it was sped up by electronics. When it hunted, it sounded like it was slightly faster, which would possibly be the slightly faster twin. Not enough for a Raiju, but enough for the twins. And then we actually got the slightly faster twin both times, it seemed like. Both times. So we knew that it was going to be the twins there. And if you want to keep on playing along with You Decide, go ahead and click or tap the screen now. Let's keep on guessing. Keep on learning ghost abilities. Massive shout out to all the channel members and all the Twitch subscribers for all the extra support. I truly appreciate it. Happy hunting, y'all. And we'll see you in the next one. You like how smooth I do my outro? You can tell I've done that for a while. You can tell I've done that for a while. Lady P, Aaron Lewis is coming around here for the Rock the South thing. Or Rock the Country. Whatever. But yeah, y'all like the stream. I'm going to get me something to eat right quick. I'm going to eat me a sandwich, and we'll probably be live on Twitch maybe in about 45 minutes or so. We'll be back live on YouTube as well and live on TikTok. So if you want to see me get gold trophy, we're going to continue our 50 Gold Apocalypse victories till our Sunny Meadows badge. So we will be doing that. But I'm going to be taking a little break because I'm kind of hungry too. So Twins curve though, it's if you see a slight thing on the activity chart that goes slightly up and then sort of bends all in one thing, not like a line and then bends and then up, but like same line. That's just a sign. It's a sign of two interactions back to back or really close together. Twins do that a lot as part of their ability, So that's why you're more likely to see it with the twins. That's why it was associated with the twins a lot. Any ghost can do this though. Any ghost can do this. Do not see that and think, okay, it's only the twins. Any ghost can do that. Twins are just more likely to. Verify with the speed for there. For that stream, I'm just one him. Yeah, aggro. Take care of your rest. Thanks for all the help today. Thanks for all the help. You and Zon, thank you, the mods. Thank you, TikTok. Like I said, we'll be back here in a little bit too. If you want to see more of me going through things and doing the hardest challenge. So if you struggle with the Gold APOC, follow on Twitch, follow on YouTube. Stop back by for the TikTok live stream. We're getting closer and closer to 10,000 on TikTok, so thank you all for that. So we'll be back then, and we'll be back in a little bit. Goodbye, TikTok, YouTube. I don't think we'll be back here in a little bit as well. We'll be back here in a little bit as well to do some Gold APOC. Thank you all again. Like I said, this was massively successful. I never thought this many people would be here for this. It was just a random thing. I did like 30 minutes right beforehand. We're like, oh yeah, we'll do it. Massive thank you. If you guys want to see me do the hardest challenge, stop back by in like, about 45 minutes or so. We'll be back. Happy hunting, everybody. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.